DevOps. And we are actively soliciting industry studies, best practice, sharing of best practice with us. Be a co-author on chapter. Any feedback? You can reach us basically using the first name, last name, and NICTA for any of the people. If you know our name or see papers with their names on it, you can reach us from here. So, thank you very much.
Sorry. Whenever you do predictions, shouldn't you be, for instance, doing the time series analysis, doing the identifying the ARMA process, for instance? And also things like when you have lots of different things that are collecting different information from 100 or whatever, that are giving you slightly different things, and what I'd normally do is something like factor analysis, maybe principal components analysis, and actually doing perhaps an appropriate rotation to figure out where those patterns are. And also perhaps when we have a curve model, for instance, a standard Windows performance thing, and it collects like 1,000 metrics in the box. So we wouldn't be interested in CPU, we'd be interested in 1,000 metrics that Windows collects, which means more a multivariate analysis on the actual matrix to work it out to the events. And wouldn't that be like sort of
stuff? Yes, we actually diving into that because as I briefly mentioned, we are also interested in using like this kind of big data analysis in Hadoop clusters, and a lot of these things are now supporting streaming. So you have all sorts of anything these days can be monitoring data. It can give you insights into your user behavior down to operating system metrics.
But your thingy from the sounds of it doesn't do multivariate or ARMA process or
no, in the papers we are doing, we are publishing. No, we haven't done that. We are sort of doing PCA thing. We are using machine learning, and one of the log analysis we are doing right now is using PCA to turn.
But again, PCA comes into its own when you have lots of inputs rather than just a log. I mean, there might be many events in there. I don't know, but certainly it comes into its own if you have lots of stuff with the appropriate rotation.
It's not only logs, of course. It's the measure you saw is we enable all these maybe several dozens of CloudWatch, AWS,
well, so Windows collects 1,000. So if you're going to do 1,000, as Microsoft sort of says potentially you can, then you actually have to come up with a strategy that uses that.
That's right. So I see maybe the big data analysis is playing a role here. I don't know whether it's and also people use big data. There's a lot about application level monitoring and user behavior monitoring, trying to figure out user behavior, predict what ads to put on. But a lot of these lower level metrics also can benefit from using the big data. We are talking about thousands of dimensions of the data with thousands of dimensions, or even millions of dimensions. The PCA. And at the moment, because as I said, NICTA has a machine learning group, very strong.
So does it actually create the ARMA process?
No. But I'd like to hear your thoughts on how this can work. Our machine learning guys, also we are non-performance experts, are trying to help us unlearn this kind of thing from using more sophisticated techniques.
So I guess it's really interesting things to talk about. I guess the output that you produce is, things like papers and presentations and stuff like that. And it sounds like the labs themselves are actually using products like different types of software to actually do the analysis. Do you, do you release or produce anything at the end of all this? Like, you actually come up with, like a workable product that can then, be fed back into, say, the open source community?
This work is being open source right away. I feel interested, probably in 2 months' time. We have the whole pod thing will be on GitHub and open source and being useful. This tool,
the first part is what
the first part of detection part, of course. Yes, historically, we produce, like, as a research, we produce until research prototypes. It's running and it's showing in demos, and we give evaluation license to people who are interested in it. But whether it will be production ready, a lot of time depends on industry feedback. Really, people interested are begging for it, we will put resources and have a spin-out, like the spin-out I mentioned earlier. That's actually using some, but a lot of these tools, indeed, it's not a kind of standalone product anybody can use. There is sometimes a consulting model behind it, and holding people to use it. But we really, the reason we are releasing it as open source this time is we really want this thing to be not as a service now, or any people can use it.
Yeah, I'm just not familiar with what's the output. And the immediate thought to my mind was if you wanted to contribute to the study itself or participate, is that an side? It sounds like it's maybe.
Well, for this one, we're doing open source, definitely. But NICTA has a lot of spin-out companies over the years. Every year we are having 2 or 3 spin-outs on different technology. Our group having, if you go to the website for uweb.com, it's a disaster recovery software as a service for AWS users. So sometimes it's just produce stuff. But research stuff is very early. This kind of stuff may become something in 3 years.